Hi, I'm Judy. Welcome to Go with Yin Yoga and this Yin Yoga Flow to get you into the flow. We're going to be working on your hips. We're going to be twisting. Get whatever props you think you may need, and then meet me in a comfortable seated position. We're going to be starting our flow in seated. And I do suggest sitting up on something to elevate your hips above your knees to make it more comfortable. And then just go ahead, let your eyes close if that's comfortable for you. Let's take 3 breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, just letting go any tension, any stress that came before you sat on your mat. Inhale, and then just sigh it out through your mouth. 2 more times. Inhale. Let go even more. Last time. Inhale. And just let everything go. Begin to let your breath slow, coming in and out through your nose. Take your hands to your heart and just feel your heart. Feel it beating beneath your hands. And see if an intention comes up for you. Let's set that now. If nothing's coming to you physically, as I mentioned, we'll be working on our hips. We'll be twisting, which may help to improve digestion. Very important for Vata energy and Vata season, which we are very much in. And on a more subtle level, this flow is intended to get you into the flow state. Yes, I'm punning there. To let ideas flow to you. It's just a couple of days after a new moon, which is a great time to allow ideas to come to you and let go of the things that haven't worked in the month before or perhaps the year before. And slowly blink your eyes open, let your hands come down, and go ahead and bring your feet, the soles of your feet together, and you may want a couple blocks underneath your thighs. Seated butterfly. And if you'd like, invitation to go ahead and take your left hand onto your right knee and the other hand behind you. Just coming into Revolved Butterfly. And thinking about what do you want to take into this new year from last year? If this feels like too much for you, if it makes your body uncomfortable, you can also take half butterfly and stretch your left leg out and take your right leg, your right foot to your inner thigh. That is an option. And we're going to flow from side to side. bring your torso back towards the center. Last couple of breaths here. And then begin to take your left foot underneath. Bring it out, bring your left foot out towards the right side of your mat. And bringing your right knee on top of the left as best you can. And if this looks like this, take some a towel, put it underneath. And the other option is to straighten out the left leg and bring that right leg over. And that would be half shoelace pose. Whichever feels right for your body. And again, beginning with a straight back. And again, taking your left hand to your right knee and twisting towards the right side. So you're twisting towards the top knee. Now, what didn't work in the last month, or maybe last year? And begin to face forward. Allowing that back to stay straight for just a few more breaths. Last couple of breaths here. And then unwind your legs. And lean back onto your hands. Take your feet wider than hip width apart and begin to let your legs fall from one side into the other. If it's comfortable for you, I invite you to close your eyes now and just visualize walking on a beach. And you stop on that beach and you watch the waves coming to the shore. An endless line of waves coming towards the shore. These are your ideas when you allow yourself to be still. They're endless, just like the ocean or a large lake. And then come to stillness. Come back into your butterfly, soles of the feet together. Readjust as you may need to. And begin looking forward. With a straight back. What do you want your future to hold? And begin to take a twist towards the left side, or whichever side is the opposite of your first side. Notice anywhere you're holding on to tension. See if you can soften even just a little bit more. Maybe close your eyes. Think about what you want to call into this month and this year. Remember, half butterfly is also an option. Neither is better or worse than the other. And slowly let go of your knee. Look forward, maybe grabbing onto your ankles. A few more breaths this way. Letting that spine settle back into a neutral, long position. And last couple of breaths here. And begin to slide your right foot towards the right side of the mat and bringing your right leg, or your left leg, so that your left knee is on top of your right knee, or half shoelace pose, or the opposite of what you did on your first side. And begin again in an upright position. And perhaps take your right hand to your left knee, opposite hand behind you, twisting towards the left side. Allow ideas to bubble up from the stillness. We all know people who get into a shower and suddenly they get their best ideas. And that's because they've just switched what they're doing. They're switching off their mind and they're still. They're allowing the water to let ideas flow to them. let that twist go. Face forward, maybe grab onto your ankles. Continuing breathing in and out through your nose, slow, deeply, smoothly. Last couple of breaths. And again, let your legs unwind and come wider than hip width apart. Leaning back onto your hands, letting your legs fall from side to side in a windshield wiper motion. Letting new ideas flow to you. And come to stillness. If you're sitting up on something, slowly transition off of it. I'm going to suggest grabbing a couple of blocks and putting them on the lowest height. One will go underneath your head and the other will go about where your bra strap goes, behind your heart. So, right about there, grabbing that other block, getting it under my head. Soles of the feet come together, reclined butterfly pose. Some people also refer to this pose as open heart pose. So, poses that open our hips are really great for that Vata energy, which can be a creative energy when it's balanced. But because Vata is made of space and air, intense back bends, where your chest is very open, tend to make Vata become imbalanced over time. Little back bends keep you flexible and hopefully keep your Vata in balance. Close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. Let yourself dream. Dream big, dream small. It really doesn't matter what size your dreams are. Just allow yourself to be still and dream. Last couple of breaths here, or an invitation to pause the video and remain in this pose longer if it feels right for your body. And if you want to move on with the practice, reach down underneath your thighs and slowly bring your knees together. Coming up onto your elbows and remove the blocks. And then back down onto your back. And bring your hips to the back of your mat along the long edge. Inhale, bring one knee into the chest, then the other. And allow your knees to fall towards the front end of your mat. And you can have your arms out into a T. You can be holding on to that top knee, whatever feels right for you. You can look up, you can look over your back shoulder. Again, whatever feels right in your body. And just be. Allow the stillness to envelop you. The last couple of breaths here. And slowly unwind your legs. Knees come up towards the ceiling. Bring yourself back into the center of the mat. You can just take a couple of deep breaths here, or maybe walk your feet wider apart and let the knees come in towards each other. And just feel any sensations before we move on to the second side. And then slowly bring your hips to the front edge of your mat on the long side. Inhale one knee into the chest and the other, and let them fall towards the back. And if you hear any crackle, snap, crackle, pop in your spine, as long as there's no pain, it's pretty normal, nothing to worry about. And again, just allow yourself to be. There is nothing to do here except let go. Relax. Let your body renew itself. Last couple of breaths here. And release anywhere you're holding. The soles of the feet back to the mat. Gently lift your hips. Bring yourself back into the center of the mat. And take a few deep breaths, or let those knees come in together as you take a few deep breaths. Let the shoulders relax and notice what you feel. And from here, moving into our final resting pose, Savasana. So take any Savasana that you prefer. And if you're on your back, go ahead and stretch one leg down to the short end of your mat. Then the other. Allow the feet to fall out to either side. Hands come down by your hips. Palms up or down. Give yourself time to just feel. If you set an intention at the beginning of this practice, bring that back to mind. Close your eyes if it's comfortable for you. And I'd like you, again if it's comfortable, to visualize that vast lake or ocean. And waves are coming onto the shore. And you're standing in front of the water, watching these waves. One breaks on the shore, and then the next, and then the next, and it's just an endless line of waves breaking onto the shore. When we allow ourselves to get still, we allow our minds to slow down. We come into that flow state where things are just effortless, where those ideas just flow towards you. So once this practice is done, if anything has come up for you, I encourage you to journal. Make sure you make a note of it before it goes away, before it goes back into that ocean of vast ideas, endless ideas. And now just let everything go and allow this practice to integrate into every part of your body, every organ in your body, every cell in your body, until you hear me speak again. to come back into your physical body by allowing your breath to deepen. Noticing your chest rising on an inhale, falling on the exhale. Sinking deeper into the support of the earth. Feeling your whole body becoming heavy, being cradled, feeling safe and secure. Begin to take any little movements you need. Whether that's wiggling toes and fingers, stretching your neck, turning your head from side to side, any movements to bring you back into this moment. Noticing the temperature of the air in the room as it touches your skin. And on your next inhale, bring your arms up overhead and take a long, slow, delicious stretch, as if waking from a deep sleep. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Your next inhale, take one knee in towards your chest, and then the other. Keeping your eyes closed if they are, allow your knees to fall slowly and softly over towards one side. Cradle your head on your lower arm and take a few deep breaths here. Take the palms of your hands towards the mat, slowly straightening your arms, walking yourself upright, or invitation to stay in Savasana or on your side for as long as feels right to you. But if you do have to move on with the rest of your day, keeping your eyes closed, inhale, bring the palms of the hands together in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Allow the shoulders and back to relax, slightly bowing your head over your hands. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be free from pain and suffering. And may you flow easily through every day. And now, open your eyes, taking in your mat, the room, slowly raising your head and letting your hands come to rest on your thighs or in your lap. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a great flow to revisit anytime you feel stuck, when those ideas just are not coming. This can help you get into the flow, let everything else go, and see what bubbles up. If you enjoyed this practice, please click the like button so more people can find free Yin Yoga. And if you'd like to practice with me again, please subscribe and click the bell so you'll know when new videos are added to the channel. I hope you flow easily through the rest of your day.